No Vacancy is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Uchenna Bunabo TV. A recap of this movie talks about a couple, an Yoruba and an Igbo couple who love each other so much. Then the man brought in the younger brother to help in the business so that he can, help the younger brother in the process. But the brother was not in for any business deal like that. He was here to dupe the elder brother. The wife saw the signs, but obviously blood is blood. The man still continued to trust the brother, and this was bringing fight between the couple. At the end, the man or the husband learned the lesson the hard way. That's what this movie, No Vacancy, is about. Now, what I like about this movie, I'll start by saying that I like the switch because Onyii is an Igbo girl. She played the Yoruba character or Yoruba wife, illiterate Yoruba wife, and then Lateef is original Yoruba man. He played an Igbo business tycoon in this movie. I love the switch. That's something that I like. I'm like, I saw the character, I'm like, oh wait, hold up, that was really good. And I love the description of the Yoruba travel mark on Onyale's face. That was so good. She looked Yoruba. She tried her best. It wasn't really impressive, but she tried. And then Lateef, he also did his bit. He tried. That's what I like the challenging role of switching the characters. If they have done it in the original tribe that they are in, it would have been a top-notch acting because it was going to be very flowing and they are comfortable in their zone, and that was going to give a very beautiful description of what was going on. But I get it because the man has to be an Igbo businessman, and then of course the Yoruba lady illiterate, and yeah, they tried. I love the switch. It wasn't the best because at the point I'm like no, but they tried. So that's something recommendable that I can give to the characters. Then talking about acting, I will talk about the guy that played Lateef's brother. This guy, when it comes to Uchenna Bunabo, I've not seen him in another project aside Uchenna Bunabo's crew. So, but so far I've been enjoying whenever I see him in a movie. I think I've seen him in Uche Montana's project before. It's like a group that they are in, so I get it. And he's very good. I don't know his original tribe, like whether he's an Igbo guy or Hausa man, or because the character that broke him into this fame that a lot of people love him was the character he played with Clinton. He was rugged and all of that, and Hausa character also. Here he was an Igbo, I think Emeka also, that's his name, or the character name he played. He did it so well. I was impressed. He was educated and the elder brother was not educated. He did it so well. He was the character that I was impressed with so much in this movie. I'm like, yeah, I love this boy's character. I love his acting. He was immersed in what he was doing. I didn't see the flaw in his acting. Maybe I'm easily impressed, I don't know, but I enjoy his character. That's what I'm saying. So acting wise, he was the one that was standing out for me. The rest, maybe because of the switch, I don't know. I wasn't really, there was a question mark all over their character. So yeah. And then I want to talk about the idea of the storyline. It was okay. They had the idea that, but executing it was a problem. So the idea of the storyline was okay. Then I want to talk about location. Oh my goodness. Location, I was impressed because business tycoon, I was not expecting that we're going to see a very big market, business Igbo market and all of that. That was a lot of risks or a lot of effort to shoot a movie there, and for a YouTube movie that a lot of producers do not put effort at all. I really do appreciate the effort of the location they gave us in this movie. Inspector's office, the shops, the girlfriend or best friend situation, locations, outing, partying. But I really do appreciate the market or the shop location and this brings me to props. The car Lateef was driving, how they say Igbo man will make sure that the wife has everything, and the wife is good looking, the wife is comfortable, and they do not mind, driving an old car, and then the wife driving the latest Benz or latest cars. That is what happened in this movie. Onyii was just enjoying the husband's money. Like, then the husband, or the Igbo rich man, was just laid back driving that old car. When I saw the old car, I was okay. I like that a lot. Yeah, I really do like the whole giving us olden days, or giving us, early 2000s vibe with this kind of movie. And that's why I'm saying that the storyline was a bit okay. So yeah, I like all of that. It seems I've added a lot of points to what I'm trying to say, but yeah, you get the point. So those are the things I like about this movie. Before I even move to the other aspect of the video, I also want to talk about costume. I think costume was also okay. Yeah, they gave us the Igbo costume with the rich man, all of that. Then of course they gave us the Yoruba description of how Onyii should look like. She's an Odogu wife. She looked the part. She didn't give us Jay-Z vibe. She's an mature wife, and she appeared so, everything was just beautiful. I think costume was okay. I like that. And when he became poor, everything changed as well regarding the costume. So I like that as well. Yeah. Moving on to what I hate about this movie, I'll talk about acting. That is Onyii and Lateef. Like I said earlier on, I like the idea of the switch, but if they were supposed to do it in the original, tribe, this movie would have been far better. The switch was not. No, they could have given it to somebody who was comfortable in actually executing that switch. And I don't think, if Bimbo would have been acting the Igbo, I think she would have nailed. I've seen her act Igbo character before, and she nailed it. So yes. And then who would have nailed the Igbo character? Someone who is not an Igbo and acting Yoruba. I think Kuleremi would have also nailed that character. Yeah. And yeah, the switch was good. The effort wasn't executed very well. So that is something that I did not really like, because at the point I'm like, no, this is not it. It was cringy. They were trying. No. You can see that they were forcing to be who they are not. Both of them. So that was quite disturbing when you try to watch it in that regard. No. Then I want to talk about cinematography. Now, you guys know that when it comes to Uchenna Bunabo, me and Uchenna Bunabo, we got a lot of beef when it comes to cinematography. So yes, at a point I loved it because of the old Nollywood vibe that the storyline was giving, with the whole car and the location. But when it comes to the location of the house and the police station, and then Emeka's acting with the other ladies, he was also no. Then I know that this is a wrong cinematography that they were using, so I wasn't effing with this cinematography at all. Then I finally want to talk about costume again. This time the costume has to do with the background characters, or the supporting cast in this movie. The ladies that Emeka was changing, the ladies were not comfortable with what they were wearing. I don't know if it is their own personal wardrobe, or the costumiers gave them those clothes. All the ladies were not comfortable with what they were wearing. You could see how tacky they look. It is, in as much as the outfit were sexy, they were still not comfortable. So how producers, most times they do not concentrate, or they do not really put an effort in the supporting cast, their characters, their makeup, how they present themselves. Their whole concentration is always on the main characters. I know it's the main characters that are selling the movie, or that are pushing the views, but sometimes the supporting cast also need a little bit of attention here and there. And finally, I want to talk about how lengthy this movie is. 3 hours. This is a 3 hours movie, and yeah, you guys know when it's long like that, you have to watch it, or I watch it in a speed mode 2 times, or sometimes 1.5 or 2.5, depending on how I'm feeling about it. Yeah, I do not watch 3 hours movie on a normal speed rate. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. So yeah, it was too damn long. Too damn long to the extent that I did not watch this movie in one sitting. Neither did I watch it in 2 sittings. And because of that, I'm going to rate this movie 3/10. I'm even too generous with it. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next movie review.